There is something sacred about a Sunday morning. The pace is slower, the air feels lighter, and for the elegant woman, it is not just another day, it is a ritual. Hi, my loves! Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm Elisa, and this is Return to Elegance, a soft corner of YouTube where we romanticize daily life, rediscover feminine beauty, and dress with gentle purpose again. Every week, I share graceful rituals, elegant outfits, and heart-healing habits that help you feel more like yourself again. And before we begin today's video, a little reminder, over 64% of you who watch these videos aren't yet subscribed. So if you find peace, inspiration, or even just a little softness here, tap that subscribe button so you never miss a moment. This is more than a channel. It's a return to who we are. And today, I want to show you 15 small luxuries every elegant woman does on Sunday morning. Not just habits, but real rituals that heal your heart, awaken your beauty, and bring life back into focus. Because in a world that rushes through everything, an elegant woman slows down with intention. She chooses beauty, grace, and stillness, not for the world, but for her own soul. Now, let's step into the rituals. 1. She wakes up slowly. With a thankful heart, the elegant woman begins her Sunday by not rushing. No alarms, no scrolling, just a soft inhale, and a whispered thank you to God for another chance to live. It's not dramatic, it's dignified. A quiet moment in bed, letting your heart settle before your feet touch the floor. Before coffee, before skincare, comes gratitude. Because healing begins the moment you stop taking your life for granted. Return to Elegance book quote. Elegance begins where gratitude becomes a lifestyle. From the Return to Elegance ebook, practical ways to cultivate gentle strength. Begin your morning slowly, don't rush into chaos. Dress with softness, colors, textures, fabrics that whisper grace. Speak softly, even when you're right. Practice delayed response. Breathe before reacting. Don't compete. Observe, bless, and let go. Nourish yourself. Quiet meals, warm showers, beautiful music. Let joy soften your gaze. Let prayer soften your heart. 2. She dresses intentionally, even if she's staying home. This is not a day for old leggings and oversized hoodies. Not for the elegant woman. Whether she's attending church, hosting a family brunch, or simply spending the day alone, she dresses like it matters. A cream cashmere knit, silk lounge pants with a belt to define the waist, or a modest dress that brushes the ankle like a whisper of old money. You don't dress up to impress the world. You dress up to remind yourself who you are. Even if no one sees you, you see you. Quote from Return to Elegance ebook. When you're overwhelmed, stressed, or disconnected, one of the first things to go is grooming. You stop brushing your hair, you skip your lotion, you say, it doesn't matter today. But that neglect is not just physical, it's spiritual. Because the moment a woman stops caring for herself, she begins to disconnect from her sense of worth. Not because beauty defines her, but because grooming is how she reminds herself of who she is. Your grooming is not about impressing others. It is about returning to yourself. 3. She treats her skin like it's her story. Sunday mornings are for self-honoring skincare, not the rush 3-step routine you do before work, but the one where you take your time, cleansing slowly, applying oils by hand, using a warm towel like a spa therapist would. Maybe you add a gold under-eye mask. Maybe you sit in your robe with steam rising from your tea. But this moment is not about beauty standards. It's about being gentle with yourself. Because elegant women know the way you care for your skin often mirrors the way you speak to yourself inside. By the way, I just have to share this. One beautiful woman messaged me after reading just a few pages of the Return to Elegance book. She said, I read some of the book, and I love it. It is a true treasure. Another one, I just bought it, my dear, and it's simply exquisite. will surely share my thoughts, as so far it is divine to read this book. Well done. You should be very proud of yourself. I was in tears reading that, because this book isn't just words, it's healing, it's restoration, and it's a quiet revolution in how we live as women again. If you've been longing to feel more like yourself again, Return to Elegance is a guided journey back to beauty, order, and soft power. It's already changing women's lives, and it's waiting for you too. Tap the link in the description to begin your journey. 4. She elevates the ordinary, even breakfast. An elegant woman turns routine into romance. A croissant on a real plate, fresh berries with cinnamon, coffee in a porcelain cup, not a travel mug. She eats at the table, maybe with music playing, a linen napkin folded, and a candle lit. Even if it's 9 a.m., luxury is not about spending. It's about choosing beauty even when no one is watching. Which of these rituals do you already do or want to try this Sunday? If you've been longing to feel more like yourself again, Return to Elegance is a guided journey back to beauty, order, and soft power. Women are saying it's changing their lives, and I'd love to invite you into that same healing journey. The link is just below. 5. She gathers her family for a meal, phones away, eyes engaged. There's a quiet kind of wealth in sitting down with your loved ones. Not rushed, not distracted, just present. On Sundays, an elegant woman elevates even the simplest meal into a memory. It could be brunch after church or a quiet dinner with the children. But what makes it luxurious is presence. Phones are away, voices are lowered, and everyone looks each other in the eye. We talk about the week ahead, we bless the food, we laugh, we pause, we feel seen. This is how you build a home, not with bricks, but with presence. 6. She offers a small treat, a family ritual of delight. Not every Sunday, but whenever possible. She treats her household to something they'll remember. Maybe it's a meal out at a quaint restaurant, where linen napkins and real butter feel like an event. Maybe it's a bakery run for pastries they've been craving. Maybe it's a dress-up-and-dine-in moment with candles and soft jazz playing. It's not about the money, it's about the gesture. Because elegant living is never about extravagance. It's about intentional delight, being at Michelin star restaurants or at something simpler. She gives her family moments that say, you are worth slowing down for. Small luxuries are not about spending, they are about presence, preparation, and love. 7. She curates her environment like a boutique hotel. The elegant woman doesn't wait for a vacation to feel pampered. She creates that experience at home. On Sundays, she refreshes the sheets. She lights a specific scent, maybe bergamot and amber. She puts chilled lemon water in a glass pitcher and places fresh towels on the bathroom sink. It's hotel service without leaving home. Because when your environment feels elevated, your spirit does too. What's one hotel-level luxury you could bring into your Sunday morning? 8. She feeds her spirit, not just her schedule. Before the week begins, she pauses to seek divine wisdom. She opens her Bible, not out of duty, but desire. She reads slowly, meditatively, asking, what do I need to hear today? And sometimes she just sits in silence, listening. This is not hustle culture. This is holy grounding. Because she knows that when a woman is spiritually anchored, her week bends around her, not the other way around. Return to Elegance ebook quote, you don't need to be loud to be powerful. A woman at peace becomes immovable. 9. She prepares Monday with elegance, not anxiety. Sunday is not a pre-Monday panic. It's the beginning of a soft, sacred week. So she prepares with peace. She plans her outfits, perhaps 3 go-to looks for the week ahead. She tidies her vanity, refreshes her purse, cleans out her emails, without frenzy. This isn't about being a perfectionist. It's about setting herself up to feel lovely before the world asks her to be productive. She honors her future self with calm preparation. 10. She hosts a cozy movie night with atmosphere. And as the sun begins to set, she closes her Sunday with something gentle: a movie, a bath, a cozy lounge set, and popcorn in a real bowl. Whether it's a romantic film, a family favorite, or something nostalgic, she makes it beautiful. She dims the lights, brings out the softest blankets, and creates a memory, even in her own living room. Because elegance is in the details. 11. She writes in her mirror notebook, a quiet conversation with herself. Not every woman keeps a mirror notebook, but the elegant woman does. Each Sunday, she writes a single page. Not goals, not complaints, but whispers of who she's becoming. I am learning to soften again. I will honor my boundaries and my body. God, teach me to see beauty even in waiting. This little journal stays in her vanity drawer, and over time, it becomes a reflection of her emotional growth, her softness, her strength, her story. Do you keep a journal or Sunday notebook? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your rituals. 12. She lights a signature scent, the aroma of her sanctuary. There is a certain fragrance that reminds you of peace. For some women, it's a soft floral diffuser. For others, it's an old French candle they bought once and never forgot. For me, it's a blend of vanilla, rose, and white woods, like memory, wrapped in velvet. Every Sunday, the elegant woman scents her home not for guests, but for herself, because every sanctuary deserves its own scent. Return to Elegance quote, "A feminine home does not shout for attention, it whispers safety, softness, and soul." 13. She writes something beautiful, a letter, a blessing, or a dream. On Sunday mornings, she sometimes writes, not emails, not to-do lists, but something beautiful. A letter to her future self, a thank you note she's been meaning to send, a verse she felt during her morning devotion. In a world of fast communication, the elegant woman slows down to speak with intention. Even if no one reads it, she still writes. Because words, like women, become more powerful when they are cherished. If you could write a letter today, who would you send it to? Tell me below. I read every comment. 14. She connects with nature, even just for a moment. Whether it's stepping onto the balcony barefoot, watering her rosemary plant, or standing at the window as the breeze flutters the curtain, she returns to nature. The elegant woman knows. No spa or luxury lounge compares to God's own quiet. Even if the world is loud, even if her life is complex, the rhythm of leaves rustling and clouds drifting remind her, peace is not something you buy, it's something you make room for. 15. She prepares her bed like a ritual, a soft ending to a beautiful day. Before she closes her eyes, she prepares her bed with the same love she once reserved for guests. She mists her pillow with lavender, folds her robe neatly, places her book beside a glass of water, and she slips under the covers with no guilt, no rush, no phone. Because Sunday was not about performance, it was about presence, and rest is not a reward, it's a responsibility. Quote from Return to Elegance ebook, "The elegant woman rests not because she's weak, but because she knows her worth is not measured by exhaustion." If this video inspired you to reclaim your Sunday mornings, to bring elegance back into your life, then Return to Elegance was made for you. It's not just a book, it's a guided journey back to your beauty, your order, and your soft power. Women say it's changed how they dress, how they walk, even how they speak. Tap the link below to begin your journey. Comment below, how are you bringing beauty back into your mornings? I'd love to hear your rituals, and I reply to as many as I can. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to tap like white heart, subscribe for weekly soft life and elegance inspiration, and follow me on Instagram to connect more personally. Thank you for being here. Until next time, stay soft, stay sacred, stay elegant.